This is the November 2025 incident report. Again, every month, I will be doing an incident report that will focuses on different types of incidents and emergencies that occur around the world, not just the United States, but around the world, and the various different topics of industries and again, disasters, emergencies happen daily. So I'm not going to be getting all the details in every single emergency and disasters that happen. I try to get the ones that are very big that happen, um, for a length of time, many hours to a few days. But it's very hard, for example, like floods and earthquakes that happen around the world. Those are very, very difficult to record because they happen so often. We can be talking for hours when it comes to those. So I just hit every now and then incidents that do occur again throughout the world with the different topics, and you'll hear the different topics as I go along. But this is the November 2025 incident report. Starting out with commercial aviation. Back on November 1st, we had a Skymark Airlines flight SKY BC 705. Boeing 737-800 was struck by lightning on final approach. Flight departed from Tokyo, Japan, and en route to Sapporo, Japan. Multiple holes occurred throughout the fuselage. No injuries were reported to the six crew and 177 passengers on board. On November 4th, UPS cargo aircraft, an MD 11F, as a Foxtrot, crashed shortly after takeoff from the Louisville Muhammad Ali, Kentucky International Airport. An engine suffered significant damage and caused it to fall off the aircraft. This incident claimed the lives of three crew members and 11 people on the ground. On November 17th, Airjet Anglial Flight MBC 100 to ERJ 145 suffered an accident while landing. Aircraft did catch on fire. All passengers and crew escaped the aircraft without any injuries. And then on November 30th, a Delta Airlines Flight 5087, a CRJ 900 aircraft, slid off the runway landing due to ice buildup at the Des Moines, Iowa International Airport. All 54 passengers, two flight attendants, and two pilots were transported to the terminal, all without any injuries. Now we're going to go to the next topic, which is going to be trains. On November 4th, at Bilaspur Chatsgar, train collided with a cargo train. Incident resulted in 8 deaths and left 12 passengers injured. On November 9th, in Slovakia, express train rear-ended a passenger train. Incident resulted in 79 passengers that were injured. November 11th, in Argentina, train derailed along the Domingo Faustino Sarmiento Railway. Incident only resulted with 20 passengers being injured. And then on November 20th, the Czech Republic express train rear-ended a passenger train. Incident resulted in 57 passengers injured. Cruise ships. On November 9th, ship Queen Mary II suffered a technical malfunction. One of the propellers malfunctioned. The vessel remained fully operational. No injuries were reported. November 10th, ship named Main Ship 1 began taking water in and quickly sank off the coast in Samana Bay. The vessel suffered hull damage. Nearby boats, the Coast Guard teams, and the Dominican Navy transferred all 55 passengers to safety. November 19th, ship known as the Carnival Dream. While the vessel was docked at Port Cozumel, an unarmed lifeboat failed. The boat was hanging before it gave way into the water. No injuries were reported. Just a few hour delay there. Structural fires. November 1st in Hermosillo, Mexico, fire occurred in a convenience store. Incident claimed the lives of 23 people and left 12 people injured. November 4th in Tuzla, Bosnia, fire occurred in a nursing home. This incident claimed the lives of 18 people and left 35 plus people injured. November 8th in the Dilovasky, Turkey, while a fire occurred in a perfume depot. This incident claimed the lives of 6 people and left 1 person injured. November 26th, Hong Kong, China. Fire occurred in an apartment building. Apartment building was 8 tower blocks long and 31 stories high. This incident claimed the lives of 151 people, still over 40 people missing, and this incident is currently ongoing. Wildfires. November 2nd in Calhoun, Texas, 2,300 acres were burned. November 5th in El Paso, Colorado, 5,500 acres were burned. November 5th in Craig, Virginia, 3,127 acres were burned. November 7th in Hawaii, 2,125 acres were burned. November 16th in Montgomery, Alabama, 1,427 acres were burned. Again, flooding is one of those topics that there's a lot, so I just picked one out of the sky blue that was kind of ongoing as we speak, and it's resulted in a lot of lives, so I felt this one was a big one. And this actually started back on October 31st. Currently, it's still running, but the peak of it's gone above November 7th. Flooding was due to Typhoon Kalamiji, and this incident has claimed more than 288 lives. Now we're going to go to terrorism. When I come to the terrorism section, I don't focus on military wars going on. It's basically innocent civilians that get caught into the crossfires or targets of terrorism. So, again, when it comes to political or wars, I don't talk about that side of terrorism. November 7th, Jakarta, Indonesia, grenade attack during a prayer service in a mosque. This incident left 96 people injured, no ties to any terrorist organization. November 10th, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan. A terrorist stormed into a cadet college by ramming a vehicle and then led into a shootout. This incident left 9 people injured, no ties to any terrorist organization. November 17th, Chicago, Illinois. A male subject randomly approached a woman, set her on fire on the Blue Line train. At this time, the woman is in critical condition due to her injuries, no ties to any terrorist organization. And at this time, they are still looking for that suspect. November 21st, Nigeria State, Nigeria. A gunman abducted and kidnapped 303 students and 12 staff from a Catholic school. Next topic is going to be severe thunderstorms, tornadoes, typhoons. November 7th, there was an F4 tornado occurred in the Brazilian city of Bonito do Locaio. This incident destroyed the city, left hundreds injured and 6 deaths. November 3rd to the 13th, Typhoon Feng Wong made landfall and caused flooding and left damage throughout the Philippines. Snowstorms. Just recently, over the Thanksgiving holiday here in America, we had a major snowstorm that also resulted in a few record breakers, especially here in the Chicago area. Started on November 28th, ended on the 29th. Known as Snowstorm Bellamy, dumped 6 to 12 and even higher amounts in certain locations throughout the states of Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Indiana, and Michigan. Storm occurred over the Thanksgiving holiday and created travel chaos, especially for passengers coming back or anybody coming on trains or even driving back home in major airports, especially with the Minneapolis International and O'Hare International airports. And then finally, I'm going to go over the topic of earthquakes. November 2nd in Balkh, Afghanistan, 6.2. This incident claimed the lives of 31 people and left 1,172 people injured. November 3rd in Kamchatka, Russia, had a 6.1. November 4th in Kamchatka, Russia, 6.0. November 4th in Kamchatka, Russia, 5.9. November 5th, North Kalimantan, Indonesia, 4.7. This incident left 2 people injured. November 7th in Baja California, Sun, Mexico, 5.6. November 7th in Haiti, Turkey, 3.6. This incident left 1 person injured. November 8th in North Kalimantan, Indonesia, 4.2. November 9th, and also there was 2 on November 9th in Iwate, Japan. One was 6.8 and the other one was 6.4. And then another one happened I Wait in Japan on November 10th. That was a 6.0. November 12th, and also a second one on November 12th in Paphos, Cyprus. There's a 5.2 and a 5.3. November 14th in Groningen, Netherlands, 3.2. November 19th, West Java, Indonesia, 3.3. November 21st in Dhaka, Bangladesh, 5.5. This incident claimed the lives of 10 people and left 629 people injured. November 21st in Dhaka, Bangladesh, 4.3. This incident left 6 people injured. November 25th, Kumamoto, Japan, 5.4. And on November 26th, we have Santa Clara, California, 3.9. So again, earthquakes is the biggest topic that results in a lot of disasters. Like I said, the earthquakes occur almost every single day, every few minutes, every few seconds throughout the world. So we would have report after report after report. So again, I'll be talking all day on that. So I try to pick out certain ones that are big amount or have happened more than um, one time throughout the day. So this concludes the incident report for November 2025. And we'll be having another video. We'll be having another video the end of December, and we'll talk about the incident reports again worldwide for December 2025. So look out for that report as well. Thank you for watching, and again, I try my best to get as much as I can with these reports, and it does take a lot of time and research. So I'm not going to get every single incident, but I try my best as I possibly can. So again, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the December 2025 report.